an ambitious climate action plan.
They take this work forward. This is an important step in the implementation of the Paris Agreement, which South Africa is a signatory to since the year 2015. It is important to improve the socio-economic conditions of our people, especially the most vulnerable communities in the city.
Resilience issues are issues that are not to be taken for granted. We have seen the devastating impacts of climate change that is having on our communities already.
The climate action strategy wants to see 90% of commuters use public transport, walk or cycle by 2050. All buildings will be operating at zero emissions and the air will be cleaner.
Our evidence-based CAP aims to place the city of Johannesburg on a path towards a resilience and carbon neutrality by 2050. This plan is the city's response and contribution to the Paris Agreement, which called on the global nations to do everything they can to hold global temperature increases to well below 1.5 degrees Celsius pre-industrial times. We know all too well that the journey to carbon neutrality begins now.
Climate justice organization 350 Africa says that the city must address the environment and inequality.
Johannesburg is one of the world's most unequal as well as one of the most polluting cities. And when we think about what causes this, we can look to the history of apartheid, where spatial inequality and a very polluting economy is what Johannesburg was built on.
Another environmental lobby group, Greenpeace, has welcomed the city's plans.
The inclusion of the sustainable city components, improved energy access, as well as green transportation could potentially lead to us achieving our social justice goals within the city of Johannesburg.
They've urged the city to step up its monitoring and evaluation of air quality.
We saw that depicted quite earlier this year with the sulfur dioxide stench that affected many residents in Johannesburg. And currently we are seeing reports of a methane cloud that is looming over areas that are known for mining operations.
However, some concerns have been raised.
One thing of concern is the inclusion of gas in the energy generation plans. Gas is a fossil fuel and will essentially lock us into a high emissions trajectory, which we are trying to avoid. So this is quite concerning when the answer is simple, renewable energy.
We cannot even maintain basic infrastructure like sewage, like roads, like water, like electricity. And so it's hard to see us reaching these climate ambitions without addressing the deep problems in governance that the municipality has right now.
The city says it will also focus on enhancing water security, creating sustainable human settlements, and providing clean, renewable energy. Nozintombi Mia, SABC News, Johannesburg.